Welcome, everybody, to a very special episode of Now Hear This. My guest is none other than Young Zee. He has an exciting new project out called Shudder Island. We're going to get into that. But before we do, Young Zee, catch us up on some of your past projects as we work our way up to Shudder Island.
Yeah, I when I had came home from jail in 2020, you know what I mean? I had to hit the ground running. So, Digga helped me do this website, youngzmusic.com, and I just started dropping records. First I dropped Scumbag, then like Scarecrow, and you know what I mean? I've just been dropping joints and albums. You can check them all out on youngzmusic.com. And yeah, man. I dropped the album with my homeboys called The Bros, a whole bunch of rappers, and dropped an album on my homeboys, Scumbag Rick. Other than that, it's just been me dropping album after album after album, trying to, get it back where I had it before all that bullshit happened.
Right. How has your writing style evolved leading up to this project?
Well, my writing style always evolves on every album. I try to, I'm always gonna spit bars and crazy shit. But this album I did based off Shudder Island, the movie. You know what I mean? So I wanted to like come across crazy like that movie. So every joint I did like I was locked up in Shudder Island or something pertaining to that crazy shit.
Right.
It was a really fun album, dude. I did the whole album on Academy. Let's fucking go.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
What was you searching for sonically on this project?
I was just searching for, something different. I've been doing music for a long time. So just doing regular spitting 16s is kind of like, you know what I mean? Played out for me. So I like to come up with different shit and different things to talk about.
Right. Talk about the producer on this album and how you linked up with him.
Corrected. That's my homeboy. That's like my main producer now. I linked up with him a few years ago. You know what I mean? He started sending me beats. And then he just wanted to work on a project, like an EP. So we end up doing a whole album, Shudder Island. His beats is in fucking insane. And so right now we working on me and Obi Trice EP.
Right. So he's Austrian born, is that correct?
Yeah, he's Austrian born and bred.
So how did you link initially? How did you two link up?
He hit me up on DM and asked me if I wanted to do work with him. He sent me some beats and I was like, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? Them type of beats you can't turn down, y'all.
Right.
And so, yeah.
What's the creative process? He's over there, you're over here. How do you guys get together with ideas and concepts?
Well, we talk a lot on video chat, and plus he he just sends the beat. I tell him what kind of beats I kind of like, and he makes them geared towards that. But even if I don't tell him what kind of beats I like, he just makes crazy beats, period. Right. And that's what I like. I don't like just the regular beats that anybody would use. I kind of pick beats that sound good for me and like anybody wouldn't use. People be like, damn, Z, I wouldn't know what to do with that beat.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's jump into this project and you just kind of take us back to some of the concepts and ideas behind some of the songs and some of the guest appearances. The Shudder Island intro.
Yeah, that's I just felt like doing some crazy yelling shit. You know what I mean? I felt like a lot of rappers just monotone. They voice like this all through the album. So I'm about crescendo, and so I gotta yell. I gotta do all of that. It's just in me. It's nothing I could do.
Right.
And so that one was just like that was one of the songs I did during the finishing up of the album, like maybe the third to the last joint.
Okay. Don't Wake Me.
That was probably like one of the first joints I did when we first started doing the album. He sent that beat, and I just wanted to say crazy shit. Like I would be dreaming crazy shit, and then my girl wake me up. I think I came across pretty good on that one.
Right. Crazy featuring Obi Trice.
That was just a joint I did by myself. And it was only 2 verses, and then Obi, I was talking to Obi. I sent him the single. He said he wanted to jump on an album. So I sent him the crazy joint, and he did a verse to it, and we squeezed it in, and we're about to shoot the video in the next couple days on the 29th.
Very dope.
So that's gonna be the next single.
Vanderbellen.
Yeah, that's the president of Austria. Well, boy, I just threw that name of the song and you know, just for fun. But yeah, my boy Fat Boy Sharif on there, you know what I mean? And yeah, we just did it dirty. I love it.
ADHD.
That's gonna be a single too. You know what I mean? I'll just bum it and live on the Jersey Shore till I'm 34. Wait, you're past 30. I mean 134. Yeah. I love that joint. That shit go crazy. That beat is insane, right?
Yes, sir. Rubber Band.
20 rubber bands. He said this crazy beat. First, I was trying to get Chip Fu on it, but he was taking so long and shit. You know what I mean? So I was like, I asked Vinny Pads. He was like, all right, bet, send it. So I sent it, and he was like, oh shit. You know, it was just my verse on there. So he's like, you know, give him like a week or two. I gave him a week or two. He hit me right back, like, yo, I'm sending the joint tonight. And then I asked Runt to jump on it and Digger, and it just came together.
Very dope.
I love that joint. We're gonna try to shoot a video for that one too.
Insane Asylum.
That's a joint I did at the beginning of the album too. Locked up on Shudder Island because my son was dying, I was pumping iron. Yeah, I like that shit.
RHTF.
Raps hit the fan. He sent me that beat. I did the song. He didn't like it at first. He was like, I don't know about using this song. I was like, bro, that shit go crazy. I don't know what you talking about. The beat made me do the hook. The beat was like, whoop it them, whoop it them. So it's just like rap hit the fan. It just came to me. And I wanted to do like a little, you know, storytelling, like funny, like fiction storytelling and shit like that. I've been trying to do it. My verses were they're more like visual. You could see what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And so that was one of my things I tried to stick to on creating this album.
Who are you?
Yeah, I just wanted to spit a hot verse right fast. That's what I was feeling at the time. I felt like I wanted some up-tempo shit, at least to spit a verse too. So my boy Brand New, he did the hook for me, and I just smashed it out, and it came out just like I figured it. You know what I mean?
Right. Rattle.
I was with my homeboy and some of my homegirls and my homeboys and shit, and we was at the studio, and I was like, I wanted one of my homegirls to jump on a hook for me, and so my homegirl Ness was like, "Fuck it, I'll do it. Let's go." So you know, then she knocked it out. Her booty rattle like a snake. I like that shit. I don't fuck with y'all. You rapping like eBay. Yeah, I like that shit.
Blame it.
I just felt like doing some crazy shit. Which one you said?
Blame it.
Oh yeah. I just felt like doing some crazy shit.
Right.
And you know me. You never know what my crazy shit gonna lead to.
Right. Slow death.
Once again, I want to do some crazy shit. What was that? Our Father. I pray you get struck by a lightning rod while your wifey slobs. All the lifers and Rikers are. And when it's time for your wife to stop, you hear rifle shots. And she dies right beside his cop. I wanted to do some funny, like hateful shit. Yeah, that shit was funny to me.
Right. Bad Parents.
With Queen Heroin?
Yep. Juggernauts.
That's one of my hardest joints on the album. To that beat go crazy. Sound like a carnival, right?
Yep.
Evil bosses in the bad teacher's office that beat the small kids. I had 3 divorces because I cheat on all chicks. Even your bitch, I lead the 4 kids. Spend the freaking mortgage on ease and drinking vodka with Cheese and Jean. I like it.
So how did you two link up?
Well, I've been a fan of hers forever. She a fan of, I hit her up on Instagram a long time ago when she dropped something like dope shit. She was like, good, good looks, king, legend, all that shit. I like, I'm gonna throw you on my album when I start working on it. And she was like, bet, send the beat. So when I start working on the album, I sent the beat, she jumped right on it. Dog did too.
Right.
Yeah,
Last
shout out
line.
to Queen Heroin. Last line is really my ketamine connect. He rapped first. You know what I mean? But yeah, and my son jumped on the end of that song. So that shit go crazy. Who want to battle in here? Not just one rapper. Because that isn't fair. Him. That fat nigga there. Hey! Come on, keep it down. Nola.
Hey, listen.
I bought
Somewhat.
this wolf. I've been trying to. She won't never be quiet. It's 2 grown-ass pit bulls. She 5 months old. She just howls and barks all day at them. I'm like, one snap, they will tell you, look, even though when you get bigger, it's a different story, but you 5 months right now. Right. But it's all good.
Yes, sir. Tidbits.
Yeah, I felt like talking about people who always say like certain lyrics I say, I get it. Certain lyrics I say, you can't just bleep out. It's just like a whole paragraph of just disgusting shit I say. And you know what I mean? So, and I'm just trying to tell people it's really just entertainment. You know what I mean? It's entertainment. And I want to continue to come up with crazy shit that make people love it. And some people not like some of the things I say, but love it anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because it's just entertainment. Everything comes from my mind. Either something I've done or something that I've seen done or something I'm just making up.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and at the end of the day, it's the entertainment. No good movie writer writes a movie about one thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Quentin Tarantino makes movies about different things, and they all come from his mind. So that's what I'm doing here. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Now, from beginning to end, how long did it take you to record this project?
Well, I put the project on hold for like 3 months because I built I had a cabin built in my property in Pennsylvania, in the Poconos. So I put it on hold for like 3 months. So altogether, like 7 months.
Okay.
Because I put it on hold, and I had a cabin built on my land, and like a treehouse cabin, and I stayed there for like the summers and stuff like that. So, yeah, because I do a lot of hunting and shit like that.
Okay. Now, when this project dropped, what was the feedback like? What's the reception been like so far?
I mean, everybody like bars. I got cult fans, and you know what I mean? They only want to hear shit like this. You know what I mean? Anything less, I wouldn't be evolving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I have a standard to uphold with these bars. You know what I mean? I can't just say or do anything. Nola! Here, Nola. But yeah.
What videos have you shot so far for the project?
I just shot that one, but we're shooting another one on the 29th. And then I'm shooting like 5 altogether. So I'm gonna be promoting this album for a minute.
Right.
It ain't just something I'm just throwing out and just letting it do what it do. I got a publicist who put me up on y'all, you know what I mean?
Right.
My man Jerry Graham, shout out to Jerry Graham, you know what I mean? Got a manager, JoJo Gadgets, you know what I mean? Shout out to her, my producer, corrector, and you know what I mean? I got other people on my team, you know what I mean? Styles McFly, Scumbag Rick. I got a few people on my team to help me do a couple of things, so we moving now.
Right.
Word up.
For the supporters who are watching this, where can they pick up the project at?
YoungZmusic.com. Young Z, just like it's spelled, music.com. I got all my albums on there, and I'm actually about to revamp my website and make it more exciting. I'm gonna do battles and shit on there, and I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a bunch of shit on there. So we're gonna see how that turns out. But stay tuned to youngzmusic.com. Hit it up. Check out all the projects I just dropped. And I got merch on there. You know what I mean? So I streamed a couple of my singles. My singles from each project I stream, but I don't really stream the whole album. So you really gotta, support this independent music shit that we doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Youngzmusic.com, motherfuckers.
Any physical copies available?
Yeah, I got CDs, downloads, and I got wax too. It's a button on there on my website that you could click for wax with vinyl.
Any plans on touring later on this year, next year?
Yeah, I got plans. Full blast booking. Booked me for a couple shows coming up, and they already put me on a couple tours. So you know what I mean? Digga on a tour with them right now. So yeah, you know how it goes. Shows be popping up here and there. Every time I do a show, it seems like I get 2 more shows.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I love it. I love performing. It's like a trophy for all the shit you writing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You get to say it, motherfuckers know your words and shit. It feels good. Word up.
Right. Once this album does its thing, what's next on the horizon for Young Z?
So I'm doing an album with OG. I'm doing an EP with Obi Trice as we speak. And then I'm working on my next solo project called Dragonfly. You know what I mean? With character and shit. Right. So it don't stop. I can't stop writing. So
right.
I got bars and verses for days because that's just something about I just can't stop.
With so much going on in the world, what keeps Young Z inspired to keep dropping these bars?
Because I feel like all my life I always been with the main person. Like I always been with Redman, I always been with M, I always been with Digga, and they was on the radio and doing their thing. I feel like this time around I want to be the forefront artist and bring everybody with me to some shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I got a bunch of albums in me. I don't stop. Right. So I want to remain at the top of people's names when they talk about MCs with bars and shit like that.
Right.
And so, I work hard on this shit. It's very fun, but it takes up most of my days, doing music, because that's all I do.
Right. For those that know you from the Outsiders, what's the status of that group?
Outsiders still, we do shows together every now and then, just be really me, Digga, and Pace. But everybody else is still around in some capacity. You know what I mean? Doing whatever they life, dragged them to do.
Right.
But everybody wasn't like 100% music. That's all I do. Shit. They was just like, riding a wave.
Right. How does Young Z feel about hip hop in 2025?
I feel like it could get better. It ain't over for nothing. Everything could get better.
Right.
You know what I mean? 2025 come around, niggas gonna be dropping them bars. I mean, 2025 is here now. The niggas is dropping them.
Right.
The 2026 gonna be here. Stop. No. Say you to go out. 26 gonna be here any minute.
Right.
Niggas gonna be putting out new albums. I fuck with a lot of artists. A lot of artists be putting out albums, but niggas that don't be putting out no albums gonna get left behind.
Right.
Cause shit is going up for us. I don't know about nobody else, but for my crew, shit is going up.
Right. Any new artists that you're working with?
Just Obi Trice right now. Obi Trice. It's brand new artists that I'm working with. Scumbag Rick and Salami Stay Fly. You know what I mean? It's a few new artists that I'm working with, but yeah.
Very dope.
Obi Trice is the only one that y'all probably know of that I'm working with right now. Everybody else is just like my broskies that I think is worthy of having a platform.
Right. For the supporters trying to keep up with Young Z, where can they find you at on social media?
Young Z Bars, Instagram. I don't run my Facebook and all that other stuff. My team really runs all of that. It's too much for me. But if you want to talk directly to me, Young Z Bars, Instagram. You know what I mean?
Right. For those who've been keeping up with you since day one and all the new fans that you found on your way, any last words for those?
Yes, yes. Continue. And stay tuned for all the new shit I'm dropping. Check out Shudder Island. It's out right now, youngzmusic.com. Where I say a bunch of crazy, crazy shit. It's getting really good feedback. Hit me up on the DM. I'll send you a signed copy or whatever. Or hit the website, youngzmusic.com. Let's fucking go.
Appreciate everything you've done from the culture throughout the years and what you continue to do. That is the one and only Young Z. I am the journalist Sin-seer. Shutter Island is out now. Go cop that. Appreciate you,
Yes,
Young Z.
I appreciate y'all too. Peace out, everybody. Youngzmusic.com, motherfuckers. Ah. All right.